Iran is fired waves of ballistic missiles at Israel and U.S. bases, vowing to avenge its fallen leaders and commanders with each new strike. Under the codename Towards Jerusalem, the IRGC unleashed fresh wave of Operation True Promise 4 against Israel and American positions across the Middle East. Khorramshahr and Fattah missiles, backed by Kamikaze drones, rained fire on high-value Israeli sites, Palmachim and Ovda air bases. Tehran dedicated 41st wave of Operation True Promise 4 to the so-called Ramadan war martyrs, turning every launch into a message that this fight is far from over. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said it carried out the 41st wave of Operation True Promise 4 on March 12, continuing its sequence of large-scale strikes. This wave, codenamed to Al-Quds, was described as targeting Tel Aviv, areas in the South and West Bank, as well as U.S. military bases across the Middle East. According to reports, the targets in this phase included Israel's control tower and airport runway, along with hangars at the Palmachim and Ovda air bases. Palmachim Air Base, located near Tel Aviv, is known as a center for Israel's satellite launches and missile tests, making it a strategic site. Ovda Air Base serves primarily as a training base for the Israeli Air Force and has also been used to host visiting U.S. F-22 aircraft. Reports further stated that the headquarters of Israel's Internal Security Service, Shin Bet, were targeted using kamikaze drones in this wave. The IRGC also claimed that the attack list included the UAE's Sheikh Zayed Road area and Kuwait's Ahmed al-Jaber Air Base. In addition, Iran said it struck the US Al Dhafra Air Base in Abu Dhabi and several mobile American bases located inside Iraq. Iranian statements asserted that more than 10 Khorramshahr ballistic missiles and Qadr missiles with multiple warheads were fired during this operation. Iran also reported using Kheibar Shekan missiles and hypersonic Fattah missiles in combination with kamikaze drones against these targets. The IRGC said this wave of attacks was carried out to commemorate the martyrs of the Ramadan War, with particular reference to Commander Mohammad Pakpour. Iranian media additionally reported that Akbar Ghaffari, the country's deputy intelligence minister, had been killed earlier in Israeli-U.S. strikes. IRGC statement read, quote, "In this stage of the war, the IRGC has calibrated the plan of attacks and taken control of the battlefield management in a manner proportionate and corresponding to the brutal tactics and actions of the criminal American army and the Zionist regime. Our field of action is wider than that of the enemy. The response to the enemy's crimes will be given at any level without consideration." Unquote. Iranian army spokesman Brigadier General Mohammad Akraminia publicly lauded the reported destruction of a significant portion of the enemy's radar infrastructure. Iranian army spokesperson said, quote, "With the elimination of part of the enemy's radar facilities at sensitive centers, continuing the operations has become easier and we now have better access to important and sensitive points. Operations are becoming more precise day by day." Unquote. Earlier, Iran and Hezbollah jointly launched what they called the 40th wave of attacks against Israel under the same operation. Iran said that operation lasted about 5 hours and targeted more than 50 sites across Israel, using a mix of missiles and drones in coordination with Hezbollah.